This is the eufyCam 2, version 2. And this is a security camera. It streams to a home base. It hasn't you don't have to pay a subscription for eufy for this product. That's why I got this, and it's been really great. I've had it for a month now, but I've been struggling with mounting this to outside of my house. And here is the two connections that it comes with. This one, so this is a magnet. So they give you a magnet, a ball magnet, and then that goes right there. But I don't trust that magnet. Not that I don't trust the hold, but if someone were to want to steal this or even have a basketball and knock it out, they could do that with the magnetic mount. So this was a no-go for me. And then the mount that they do include here, I have one of them already set up outside. I have it on one of the beams of my on my house, on my roof. And this is I don't like this design at all. This is just a small 1/4-20 here, and you have to unscrew this. It comes with the screws, so you screw this part to the wall, or you're one of the a board or one of the rafters, and then you put that in here, or you got to make sure this thing connects, lines up, and then you screw it here. There's a kind of not a full 360, but you got this ball here, and it screws in like that. And this just doesn't really support the weight of this one. There's another model that is lighter. This supposedly has 365 days of battery, which from the reviews it looks like it's more like 6 months. Not the full 365 days, but this is how this design works, and I already have one of them set up. So there's two problems with this. The first problem is I don't like the durability, and it just doesn't look like it can hold the weight. And also, there's no way to move. Like, it's fine if you stick this right on the edge of your rafter, the edge of the roof, and then you can have full coverage. But I wanted to hide it underneath one of the beams, and once I hid it underneath one of the beams of my house, it's very limiting of how far of what it could shoot, because you can't stretch this out, you can't really move this. So this is I don't like it at all, and I was looking for other mounting solutions. When I checked on Amazon, this one here, I forgot the name of this product. There's a few different types of these that look exactly the same, but they're from different brands, but they look just like this. So I bought this one. It came in a set of 2 for about $15, which was fine. And I don't know if this is metal or some kind of hard ceramic. And here you twist it, and then there's a ball joint here. There's supposed to be some grip material, but it doesn't grip that well. And this was supposed to be a better alternative for here, because now you have some more distance. You have some more distance here, so you can extend more towards wherever you want to shoot. But I had set this up. The other one, this is the second one that came in the set, and it still wasn't enough. And also, this ball joint is very weak right there. So I wanted to look for another solution. So now I have 3 other mounts that I found on Amazon. There's these 3 that I'm gonna open up, and I'm just gonna look at and see if it's better built than these 2. From my production film background, I was also thinking of other grip gear that I could possibly use, like with these kinds of clamps, these grip clamps I could have gripped to the side of my house. Not very good for wood. There's ones that are meant for wood, but I don't want to put this on the side of my house. It's too big. Not really gonna cut it. And then there's also the smaller clamps like these things here. This one's from Small Rig. There's magic arms that I could have used as clamps and clamped it to woods or create some piping. That would have been just too much of a hassle. I could have used it as adhesive. I could have used a bunch of other stuff, but these they're kind of expensive as well, and I think they're too heavy. And these 3 sort of fit what I was looking for. There are price differences. These 2 right here were $20 each, and this one was way more expensive. This was close to $40. So I will open this one last. So let's start with the two $20 ones. Let's open this one here. But this one is all plastic. Is this all? This might be metal here. This is metal. But these are all plastic. The joints are plastic. Plastic. Okay. There are some teeth here that looks like it holds it together, but these teeth are plastic, so I don't know how durable those are. It's a ball joint here, but this ball joint is smooth. It doesn't have any grip material on the ball joint, so even when you screw it down, it could come loose. 1/4-20 up here. And if you compare this to the other mounts, yeah, just by the length alone, I have more flexibility coming under my roof. This looks fine. You don't have a lot of threading in there because of the design. This is not meant for this. So let me just screw that in there. Yeah, there's not a lot of thread I can feel in there. Okay. And also with this one, eufy, they make a solar panel, and the solar panel connects to the USB right there. There's a flap, and because this is supposed to be weather resistant, the connection has like a waterproof, some kind of barrier to prevent weather from going into the electronics, but that's not going to fit with this mount because this just takes up that entire input right there, that power input. So that's something to note. Can't use the solar panel accessory with this. Oh, it's tough. All right, great. Now let's open this one. This is Arkon mount. Has a little bit of a different design. Not as long as this one. About maybe half the size. But it is longer than this one here. Yeah. $20. This one feels a little heavier, but not by much. Let's see how this screws on. 1/4-20 here. There's some like rubber. Yeah, there's a little rubber around the 1/4-20 to help the grip. That one loosens up. All right, great. Again, because there's that half circle in there, it doesn't accept a lot of that thread, a lot of that 1/4-20 thread. So that's fine. It does look like the USB is accessible, but again, because of the waterproofing connection that solar panel has, I don't think that they're gonna fit on this. $20. Now the last one I purchased, this is the close to $40 one. Whoa, this is solid metal. Is this metal? Yeah. Okay. This is all solid metal. Metal. Oh, and there's more mounts. There's more holes to mount this to the wall or to the rafter. That's why there's extra screws there. Okay, I already see why this is double the price of the other mounts. Oh, but there's not a lot of threading. There's not a lot of threading there in that 1/4-20. Is this longer than the other one? They're about the same length. Yeah, these two are about the same length. And they look exactly the same, except one is all plastic, one is all metal, and there is a weight difference. It's not a big weight difference, but I do feel a weight difference. And now let's see that 1/4-20 mount. Let's see if it's able to thread in there. It's not long enough. It can't fit in. Let's see if this works without this, because this doesn't even fit in there without removing that. Okay, there you go. Okay, we fit it in. Let's see if it just screws in. Yeah, that's as far as it goes. Okay, that's interesting. I just gotta make sure it's tightened there. Should be fine. And oh, this whole thing now is quite heavy. I wonder if that's gonna affect the wood that I connect this to. I'm no carpenter or construction worker, so I wouldn't know about that. But it does have a lot of weight to this, which is could be good, could be bad, I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so you'll have to remove the tightener here. Then you could put it in. And that looks like the benefit of doing it this way, because then this would be more like the original, because the original one just wants you to screw it in like that. And this one as well, but this one can fit in the half circle in there. And I guess with this, the way this is set up, you can use the solar power connection that's a little thicker that will prevent water getting in. So that's a benefit. Just went outside to the took a ladder and tried to test these out just for placement, not screwing them in yet to any of the beams. But I found that this design here is too short. Just like this was way too short, and then what ships with eufy way too short. So this one I'm not gonna keep this one, but these two I am gonna keep. The metal one, this is more weight, but because I guess there's more screw holes, it'll hold in and be more reinforced. But what I did was I had it like this. When I'm mounting this on the rafter and I'm trying to get the camera placed where it's not being blocked by the overhang of the roof, the edges of the roof, this works the best. So having an L-shaped bracket with articulated ball mounts here offers the most amount of range, where I could secure it to the rafter, one of the rafters, and then be able to push this out, the camera out, so that nothing's blocking it, so I can get the full coverage of what I want to monitor. I'm keeping this one because just in case I want to put this for another camera in another area of my house. And I think they're both secure. I'm not sure about the weather resistance over time with these. This metal might rust and this plastic might just fall apart. But at that point I could maybe replace it. It looks like these are replaceable. So this one right here, this ball joint, if you unscrew this, you can just remove this plate, and you could, let's say any of these joints break, well, I'll just buy another one of these and then just leave this attached to where it was screwed in. Same thing with this. You can just unscrew this like this and completely remove the plate here, because it's just with the ball. It's just with the ball. It's almost like the ram mounts. So you could replace these parts. So that's why I am more confident with, if it does break, and it probably will, or get old or rusty or something, I can at least replace the parts and not have to buy a whole, I'm gonna have to buy a whole other one, but you know what I mean. So yeah, these two designs are, I think, the winners. So if you're trying to mount the eufy camera, this is the ProCam 2, I would look into these two mounts, which I'll leave these as the first links to the Amazon links.